Hello world and welcome to Real Cooking at Home. Now today I'm going to do something that's very similar to something we've done before, but instead of oven roasted potatoes, we're doing oven roasted home fries. And there's a little technique that I wanted to show y'all that makes your home fries really crispy and very delicious. Very flavorful, easy home fries. So let me show you what I'm doing first. I've got a pot of water on and I'm going to salt this water very generously because you want really good salted water so your potatoes taste like something. Now typically I tell y'all not to start your potatoes in hot water, but with this method we're going to actually boil the potatoes in hot water for 1 minute and then we're going to put them on a sheet tray and put them in the oven. But we'll get to that in a minute. But with the salt, I'm also going to put in a ½ teaspoon of baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda with your salt. Bring that to a boil. Now, I'm going to preheat my oven piping hot. We're going to 500 degrees on the oven. I'll preheat the oven off. And to do these potatoes, it's really simple. Not much going on. I'm doing 4 potatoes because it's just me and Wayne. Probably about a half of this red bell pepper and a red onion, some garlic powder, salt, pepper, and some olive oil. And that's it. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to dice up these potatoes and we'll get everything going for some fantastic home fries. And I'm cubing up my potatoes, and I want all the cubes to be a pretty even size because I want everything to cook at the same time. So I'm making real sure to get everything pretty even. And now we're going to go with the red bell pepper. And I'm probably just going to use about a half of this red bell pepper because, like I say, there's just only the 2 of us. And the good thing about that red bell pepper, it'll keep in the refrigerator for a while. But if you want to, you can freeze it and use it in soups and stuff later on. So, cut those in half. And I'll show you what we're going to do with these red bell peppers when it's time for that. But I do need to separate those. And now your red onion. And we're going to cut these in kind of thin because you'll see they're going to get really crispy in the oven with the home fries. And just a few slices of the red onion. You don't have to go crazy. And those can go right there with your peppers for the minute. My pot is boiling. I've got my potatoes, and I'm going to just throw the potatoes in this boiling water for about a minute and a half. And then we'll strain those off. Now y'all, I forgot to tell you, while my oven's preheating, I've got my sheet pan in the oven preheating as well. Alright, it's been 1 minute and 30 seconds on my potatoes and they have boiled. So these are nowhere near done on the inside, but that's fine. You don't want them to be. Take your drained potatoes and put them back in the hot pot. Now what's going to happen here, you know how when you cut a potato on your knife there'll be that white film? That's starch from the potato. And the starch in this technique is what's really important because that's what's going to give you that crispy home fry that you're looking for. The kind that you get in the restaurants that you can't do at home. This is the way they do it. Okay, now my potatoes is rested for just a couple of minutes. That starch is really beginning to form on the outside. And I'm going to go ahead and season these up a little bit with just a little bit of granulated garlic, like that. And I'm not measuring y'all, this is just eyeballing, that's about a teaspoon. Also about a good pinch of salt to cover everything. Some black pepper. And now I'm going to throw in my onions and my peppers. And mix everything together so everything gets a good coat of spices and seasonings. Okay, my oven has just preheated. That means my pan's good and hot. So I'm going to take that hot pan out and I'm going to give it just a little spray with some non-stick spray. Just a little bit. You don't need anything to stick. Then we're going to take and pour our potatoes, peppers, and onions onto this hot sheet tray. You can hear it sizzle. spread everything into one even layer. I wish y'all could smell this. Even now, y'all, it smells so incredibly good. So one even layer on my sheet tray. I'm going to take some olive oil. Give it just a good sprinkle of olive oil all the way over. Now, back in the oven for 30 minutes, and we're going to flip these halfway through. Okay, my potatoes has been in, ooh, that's hot, for 15 minutes. Right now we'll take them out, and with a spatula, I'm just going to give them a flip. Just move them all around, and then spread them back out pretty even. Just like that. Those brown crispy bottoms, that's what you want all over. Now, back in for about another 15-20 minutes. Alright, now our potatoes was in the oven for 30 minutes. I flipped them halfway through. I want y'all to come over here and look. Look at how brown and crispy some of these are on the outside. Look at this red onion. The red onion just does beautiful things. I'm going to get a taste. I don't want to look about everything. Now, these just come out of the oven, so they're going to be real hot. Yo, the onions get real good and caramelized. Potatoes crispy on the outside, real tender on the inside. The roasted red bell pepper adds so much to this. Now look, you could put this on a little saucer in a little bowl, fry an egg to go on top of it, and have the most wonderful brunch or breakfast dish that you could ever think about. I hope y'all try this technique for home fries. And until next time, just get in the kitchen and cook.